Well, this looks a little different than the last time I was here. High water usually means the big fish get pushed shallow. That's the hope anyway, no promises. But I don't really have any other choice. All my creeks, spillways, and rivers are screwed, so local city shithole it is. Papoo. What is going on, you dirty old stash taints? Somebody suggested that, I forget who. I need to quit even saying that I forgot who, because it should be a given that I forgot who. I'm sorry, but congrats, you dirty old taint. But anyway, like I said, I'm out at the local city shithole, and I kind of left you guys hanging on the fishing with trout. Got too distracted by spillways and creeks and stuff, but we are back, and I have plenty of trout to spare, so that is what we're gonna be using. Hopefully the trout will help us catch some bigger fish. Jordan's actually out here somewhere. He's over in the flooded brush in another area, and it sounds like he caught a bass and a walleye on cut bluegill today, so if they're moving up, hopefully the big long gun kitty cats are too, but he's running bobbers. I'm gonna be running both bottom, even though that might be a bad idea, but I have a little bit more rigging to do, so I'm gonna go rig up my 2 poles, put a head on one, put a body chunk on the other, and figure out a way to chuck it out into this mess and sit and wait. We're gonna give it like 6 hours, and yeah, hopefully something happens at that time. I'm not promising anything, but we definitely have a shot at a big one, and we should at least catch something. So come along with Jordan and I. Let's see what we can catch at a local local city shithole. It's a tongue twister, try to say it. And yeah, hopefully we catch something. Bye-bye. Alrighty, luckily my trouts are pre-cut, so I don't have to mess with that. Just have to figure out how far into the water we want to go here. That one there. Put that one there. Good enough for me. That'll work. Alright, got 1 head, 1 body. Got a few chunks to add on the bottom just for added appeal. Alright. There we go. Now let's see if we can keep these out of the weeds. Lots and lots of weeds back here, so I'm gonna have to make sure that I'm in a spot that it is not completely bogged down, but probably easier said than done. Definitely deeper out there than normal. Definitely in weeds. I'm just gonna leave it and see. It didn't seem as weedy in that spot, so hopefully that helps the cause. Alrighty, all set up. Got my lawn chair. Let's see if we can get something. Hopefully we would do. Papoo. Hi, Jordan. Catching any? That sucks. Geese are around, that's always a good sign. I always seem to catch big fish when geese are being jerks, so bring it on, geese. Bring it the F on. I just got fucking hammered. Hammered hard. Big trout head, like, not a big, but like a 14 inches head, but just like 20 seconds straight probably. Bad news is I think he dropped it. Slammed though. Big time bite, Jor-Dan, big time. It's probably a 5-pounder, but. Probably 5-pound bite. Yeah. That didn't take long. 10 minutes I've been sitting in the chair maybe. I got people casting over my line. Yeah, I see that. People are friendly around here, Jordan. Did he not see you? Guess not. Were they the recreational kayakers? Yeah. Those are the best. Who just goes out and tries to kayak around for fun? I barely even want to fish in one, let alone go out for fun. People are fucking weird, man. Well, that was a good sign. Seemed like a big one while it lasted. He swam to my other one, Jordan. That one wasn't as good of a bite, but it was a bite. Got the one good bite. Bunch of small ones. So I'll let you know when I rip one's face off. If I rip one's face off. No, when I rip one's face off. Positivity and stuff. All right. We're leaving it for a little bit, but I'm gonna freshen up baits pretty frequently today and just recast them. Well, you said it again. You make up your mind. Pussyfooting around and eat it. All right, well, new baits are out. New setup is set up. The chair is now in the water. My poles are now lower. It's also easier for the fish to pull line out when it's not straight up in the damn air. I normally have them set up at like this angle or even a little bit lower, but yeah, that's as low as it can go. My reel's already in the damn water on the spinning reel, so probably not my best idea, but I've definitely had worse ideas, I can promise you that. But yeah, the gears in my head are running on other places I can go, but for now we're sitting here. See what crappens. Probably way too far into this video without catching a fish, but I'm doing my best. And we're getting bites, just not catching them. Okay, pal, bye. I think it's still on there. That one actually hit it. but I think it's a bass. I don't know. My phone's about to fall out of my pocket. I literally just turned my damn phone off and then it came back for it. I think it's just a smaller catfish. There's at least one thing back here that's not a turtle, Jor-Dan. Little kitty. Something though. I've had like 20 bites. I probably left most of them out, you're welcome, but that was one of the better bites though. He was actually pulling line out of it. Congrats, fish, you can pull line out of it. With the drag completely loose. Everything else can't, man. Starting to think they were turtles, but that's a good sign, but it also might be terrible to our game plan forming because it might make us stay when we shouldn't. The fish out there is just, how long does your bait last getting pecked apart by little shits? He ain't terrible. I'd still consider him a little shit, but I feel like I'm getting bit from smaller, which is sad. That is a giant snapping turtle out there, man. You weren't kidding. He just went down right out in front. All right, well, I'm happy to just have caught something, to be honest. I'm not really being too picky today. This is more of a scouting mission because there is gonna be a day back here that the bigger fish are just loaded and we can't keep the damn fish off, but having to kind of work for him today. Kind of a cool scenario though. He might have just swam to our feet, standing in like a foot of water, and this is normally dry ground. I normally stand like right there and fish here, so neat, kind of. Jealous, Jordan? No. I wouldn't be either. Another one. Didn't take long. Also don't think it's a catfish. It might be though. I'm not even gonna stand up. That is a problem. They must have just stalked them or something. Or maybe they spawned, I don't really know. I don't think they did though. It's usually a little bit later in the year. That was a little bit of a rough landing, but he's good, I think. Actually, he's swimming towards me. Wrong way, bud. He'll figure it out eventually. Or maybe he already did, I don't know. I think we're gonna have to change some things up. Just don't know what yet, so I'm just gonna throw my bait back out there. Since it's pretty messed up, but it's not completely stripped like they have been. I'm starting to think there's damn piranhas out there in the city lake, but I think there's just tiny ass channels everywhere. Hopefully grandma shows up eventually. It's kind of doing the best with what I got now that the creeks are kind of screwed up. They'll go back down eventually here. I hope. I hope. Another one just slammed it pretty good. Well, they aren't very big. Sure is a lot of them out there. 2 fish on 1 bait. After going through 10 baits with no fish. Not a terrible one. I mean, we can't be too picky here, you know? We aren't too good for a little 5-pound channel cat action. Maybe I'm just throwing it out too far. Those last few fish have came just right out in front of me, right under the tree, so after catching 3 that fast close to shore, I'm almost leaning towards staying back here and just waiting it out. Sorry, bud. He just swam into Jordan's chair. But yeah, waiting it out. And eventually old 20-pounder might show up. Shut up, geese. I'm feeling lazy. I think we'll probably just stay back here, but I changed my mind a lot. You'll have to stay tuned to find out if I change my mind or not. Or something. Down to heads and tails. Having 2 heads out might not be a bad thing, but the problem is there's small fish around, so they're just sucking the guts out of the back of it, basically. Which ain't great either. Literally right there. Not very far at all. Switch to a tighter drag, which I never do, but it seems to be helping. You just got to fish with the conditions. And it seems like the conditions are calling for a tight drag, because otherwise you don't get to it fast enough. Where's old Big Papa Dong, little kitty cat? I really want to stroke you in your butt. Anyway, getting weird. Okay, bye. I will say, there's a lot of damn fish back here. Just don't know how many of them fall under the pig category. So far, none of the ones I've caught have qualified. That's some funny shit, Jordan. I let him go over there, and he's right here now. proof I caught another one. Or maybe that's the first one, I don't know. He's swimming into my reel. Are you stupid or what? You're making me miss giant bites fish. I just want you to swim out. Don't you dare swim back in here. I'll kill your ass. I'll eat you. Don't tempt me. Oh, giant bite. Should I just set the hook harder and shit? Nope. It's something though. Is that a bullhead? Might be a bullhead. Yeah, I almost wish it was a bullhead. Swallowed the damn circle hook and he's tiny. I guess that's what happens when they swim at you for half a year. I don't think I've ever had a fish this small swallow a 7/0 circle hook. It's a big hook for you to be swallowing, bud. Crazy booger. Well, they are in fact biting good, and there is in fact a lot of fish back here. Just not really the caliber of fish we're looking for. Got it out, bleeding a little bit. Somehow I got it out. He swallowed it down. He's got a little mouth, so it's harder to get it out. But if he dies, there's a giant snapping turtle swimming around that gets a free meal. But I think he should be all right. Well, sorry, this has been kind of a letdown so far. Join the club. Trust me, I would rather catch big fish, but sitting in the lawn chair with my good pal Jor-Dan and catching fish in a flooded creek swamp thing could be worse, I guess. Definitely could always be worse. Gotta remember that when you go out fishing. Every day ain't gonna be a damn home run. I have to remind myself of that a lot of the time. Definitely times. There's multiple times I have to remind myself that you can't just crush them all the time. Trout is working. Trout guts are working too. That one ate it about as good as any. Sadly, I brought the big fish bag of bait, which consisted of mainly heads, and half the fish back here in this creek can't even eat the damn heads. It seems like they sure can suck the guts out of them. But yeah, with all the decent spots I've been fishing pretty much ruined for now, it's could be worse. Keep it rolling. See if Jordan can get one. I'm bad luck for Jordan. He caught a damn walleye and a bass while I was gone, and then now he can't catch a damn thing besides a tree. I don't know why you bring me anywhere, Jordan. Yeah, most of the time. Isn't it nice when cool stuff happens? Yeah, times are different today. Last time we caught the bigs. This time we're catching trees and tiny ones. Kind of how fishing goes, though. It's kind of how fishing goes. Ugh. Everyone has an old ass man in their life that's told them that. Now you got my greasy ass telling it to you. Anyway. Good job getting it out of the tree, Jordan. I already got another bite and it hit the water 12 seconds ago. There's so many fish. They're just small. Damn dangling strings. Have you guys been looking at dangling strings this whole time? I feel like you have. Strings are just, I'm gonna just chop them all off. Swear to God. They don't really do much good since I never use them. I never just like scrunch down my hood and look like a damn Eskimo. Stupid ass strings. Nobody move. You guys don't move either. You see that bass hook set? No. Did it look bigger when I was fighting it though? Ah, shit, Jordan. Sorry, I didn't see you there. My bad. We do gotta get you one. Now the goal isn't to catch a big fish, it's to have Jordan catch something. Alright, I think fish number 5. I mean, we've got 5 catfish. It's during the day. And, I don't know, it's a flooded mess back here, so I guess it's an accomplishment, kinda. Jordan is catching 5 tiny catfish, an accomplishment. That's true, it is better than nothing. I'm gonna change my channel name to Better Than Nothing. That way people don't have expectations. Jordan, did you steal my spot? You son of a... That's alright. I think there's enough 2-pounders out there to share. How about backlash like a noob? Who's it gonna be? Hopefully it's a trout head. What is wrong with your... Here, Jordan. It's a bigger fish, I think. That thing about stole your damn pole, bro. Is it bigger? It doesn't look bad. Hell no, it ain't. Your first fish is my biggest one, or the biggest one of the day. Hell yeah, bro. I'm happy for you. That thing about took your damn rod, homie. You threw it like right in front of the grass.
Yeah, it wasn't that far out. 6-pounder?
Maybe a little more. I got a scale. You want to weigh it? Let's just weigh it for shits and gigs, even though it's kind of depressing that we're weighing that. You about lost your pole.
I don't know how. I just re-put the pole holder back.
Well, your pole holder sucks. How's it going?
Good. Congrats. That's awesome.
Yep, it's a biggin'.
Yes, sir is.
Have a good one. All right, what are your guesses? I'm guessing 17 pounds.
That was about right.
No, I was so off.
That was almost right.
Here you go. You want a picture for Instagram? Okay, I'm gonna go make sure my pole doesn't get ripped in. Good job, Jordan. I was calling mine 4-pounders. If that's a 5-pounder, mine definitely weren't 4. Is he gonna do it? Seems like a better bite. Better bite, but not a better fish. I ain't even gonna stand up for this booger. Alright, no more small fish. If you see another fish in this video, it's at least a 6-pounder. I wish I wanted to keep some to eat, because these are, yep, perfect eaters. I'm gonna wait it out for an hour, see if we can't get one of the big mama jammas that lives here, but ain't gonna give it forever. Me and Boo are gonna go on a trip tomorrow, I think. That's the plan as of now. So I ain't gonna waste too much time. I gotta pack. Going to one of my favorite places ever, and you guys loved it too. Well, we didn't catch any big fish, but at least we got a beautiful sunset to enjoy together. Breathtaking, isn't it? Alrighty, well, most of the time, I would wait until I caught a big fish, or at least stay longer into the night, but it seems like the bite has kind of died. They were going crazy. We're getting a lot of bites. There's definitely a lot of fish back in this flooded water grass stuff. Just couldn't hook up with the big ones. We got a couple bigger bites, saw some bigger fish swimming around, but sometimes shit just doesn't work out that way, you know? That's why it's called fishing and not catching. But seriously, it really is called fishing and not catching. But anyway, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. I wish we would have caught a big fish too, but I've been catching a lot of big fish lately, so having one video out of like 10 that doesn't have a big fish in it is, I don't know, it's reasonable in my book. But anyway, thank you for watching. Like I said, Boo and I are going to be going on a trip coming up. It's to one of my favorite places, and you guys really liked it a lot too, so stay tuned, should be fun. Pa-pow. Take care. You guys are great. Okay, bye.